Hello, drama lovers. Welcome back to the K-pop World Channel. Here, we always talk about stories that never truly end, secrets that continue to tempt us to uncover them, and tales that hide behind the dazzling lights of the stage. Tonight, we will dive into something different, something that cannot be seen with ordinary eyes, but can only be felt with the heart. About two names that can never be separated from each other, Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo. About lyrics that feel like whispers, about secret codes that perhaps only the two of them understand. The question is, do these two hearts still speak, even when the world has driven them apart? There is a silence that feels heavy every time their names are mentioned together. Since the drama that catapulted them both to fame, they have rarely been seen side by side. It is as if there is an unspoken distance, an invisible line that keeps them apart. And yet, in that silence, fans began to discover something unusual. A faint trace that seemed to be sending a message, not through glances or gestures, but through words wrapped in melody. Lyric by lyric, like letters sent without an address, suddenly felt like a quiet conversation between two hearts that could not come close, yet could not truly leave. Xiao Zhan, with his soft and emotional voice, has always been known as someone who hides feelings in his songs. Each verse is like a fragment of poetry, full of metaphors, full of mystery. He never openly reveals what is in his heart, yet his words often feel too personal to be considered coincidence. On the other hand, Wang Yibo, often seen as cold and hard to read, surprises fans with lyrics that are simple yet deep. And when their works are placed side by side, fans find something astonishing. Like puzzle pieces that fit perfectly together, like a secret dialogue never spoken aloud, yet flowing clearly if one chooses to listen. There was a moment that truly set the fandom ablaze. Xiao Zhan released a song with lyrics about waiting in silence, about someone who is always there even when unseen. Not long after, Wang Yibo released a track with lines that spoke of someone who remained constantly in his thoughts, despite distance and circumstance. Fans who heard this felt shivers down their spines. They began piecing these lyrics together like a riddle, and the result was astonishing. Different songs, different singers, even different atmospheres suddenly felt like one single dialogue, as if one heart was speaking and the other was answering. On social media, this speculation spread quickly. Forums were filled with long discussions, analysis after analysis appeared, and most fans confessed they felt the same, that something was hidden, something that could not simply be dismissed. For them, this was not mere coincidence. This was a form of secret communication, a way for two people to greet one another in silence, beneath the weight of an industry that watches every step and a public that never blinks. They called it code, a message, or even an unsent letter. Whatever the name, everyone understood it felt too real to ignore. Some fans carefully pieced line after line together, trying to form a complete story. The result was deeply dramatic. One song spoke of loss, the other responded with longing. One heart poured out pain, the other soothed with a subtle promise. It was like listening to lovers speak across a distance, unable to touch, but still reaching for one another through hidden words. For fans, this was proof enough that they were still connected in one way or another. Yet, of course, not everyone agreed. Some claimed it was pure imagination, that fans were reading too much into the lyrics, that all songs are written with universal emotions, and it is natural if they feel as though they fit anyone. But for those who believe, that explanation rings hollow, because there are certain moments, small details, that seem too precise to call coincidence, like the timing of their releases, like themes that appear to echo each other, even sometimes the very tone in which they sing that feels weighted with meaning. And this is where the beauty lies. It stands between reality and imagination, between truth and hope. Perhaps there is no evidence to confirm it, but isn't belief itself already enough? Isn't the conviction that there is a secret dialogue within the songs what makes it beautiful? In a world that is harsh and full of politics, that conviction becomes a small space in fans' hearts to continue believing in magic. As time passes, the mystery deepens. Every time Xiao Zhan releases new music, fans immediately look for signs, searching for words that could be connected to Wang Yibo. Likewise, every time Yibo unveils a new track, fans wonder if it is a reply. And without realizing it, this has created a new tradition, reading lyrics not just as works of art, but as secret codes, as love messages hidden carefully behind melodies. Fans' reactions vary. Some cry, touched as though they are witnessing a tragic yet beautiful love story. Some feel anger, believing the entertainment industry is too cruel, forcing two people to speak in such hidden ways. Others choose silence, simply enjoying the music while holding on to their own belief. And all are valid, all are real. Because in the end, music always has the power to awaken different feelings in each heart that hears it. The story of Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo, of lyrics believed to contain secret codes, may never find a definite answer. The two of them have never openly spoken of it, and perhaps they never will. But isn't it precisely the mystery that makes it more precious? Isn't it the uncertainty that keeps us waiting, hoping, searching for those small signs that may hold a clue? And here we are now, caught in the beauty of something unseen. We may never know for sure if they're still speaking to each other, but we can feel it. We can feel the warmth beneath the lyrics, the unspoken pain, the hidden longing. That is enough to make hearts tremble, enough to make us believe that there is something greater than words alone. Perhaps this is what you call a silent conversation, a dialogue never heard, but clearly felt, a bond never acknowledged, yet impossible to deny. Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo, two names that live on in imagination, that spin through memories that burn brightly in their songs. They may be distant, but in those lyrics, it is as if they embrace each other. And the greatest question rises once again. Is all of this truly just fan illusion? Or is there something they have deliberately hidden? We may never know, but perhaps it is the not knowing itself that keeps us searching. Because even when the music stops, our hearts still hear a faint echo that whispers that those two hearts are still speaking. So what do you think? Do Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo's lyrics truly hide secret codes? Or is this all merely imagination born from longing? Share your thoughts in the comments, because I want to read all your theories, your analysis, and your beliefs. And don't forget to keep following the K-Pop World channel, because there are still many mysteries we will uncover together. Who knows, maybe one day, we will finally discover the answer we have been searching for. Until then, let the music remain the secret language that only hearts can understand.